first criticism, you don't need to start at 5. Just do 3, 2, 1, go.
We're live, thank you.
I know. Yeah, I know we are. I wanted to call you out in front of the entire internet.
Yeah,
it looks fine.
rude.
Bye.
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 Wow. It was supposed to be a one-on-one session, and yet here he was, interrupting.
How rude.
Anyway, welcome back to the third session of the Curse of Strahd prologue. We now have our next candidate, A. Hello, A.
Hey. Hello.
He's going to be playing his character of Bellocate, am I saying that right?
Yeah, Bellocate. Bell for
Bellocate?
short.
Okay. What's his last name?
Cherno.
Cerno?
Cherno. Not Cerno, Cherno.
Okay.
Like Chernobog.
Okay. Yeah, so we have Bellocate Chernobog. Sorry. Or I'm just gonna call you Bell for short, because you have it listed on your nickname. Make it easy for yourself.
Yeah, just call him Bell.
Alright, so, Bell here, you know that you've been suffering some dreams lately. Even before you left the Feywild, you were suffering these dreams. Every now and again. But these dreams are different, the ones you've been experiencing recently. Rather than what you're used to when you were, back in the day. These are featuring a crone, an older lady who's been tempting you with knowledge and other secrets. She's been offering you things that only you would know that you want, and speaks of something that you have that no one else does. And she has called for you to come to Daggerford and to head to the Knight's Stable, a tavern there, in hopes of getting to her. You, after roaming around Faerun for a while after leaving the Feywild, you've been moving around a bit. I imagine you've gone to different woods, such as, like, I imagine you've been to like the High Forest. You've been to the Forlorn Hills. You've been around.
He has certainly done a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
He's had plenty of time.
Yeah, since you're a ranger and all, I imagine you've been around here and there. You've also been trained to fight monsters a little bit here and there, which is good.
Yeah.
You've also studied up on that knowledge as well, which will come into play later. You have books. Always handy.
I do have books.
And so recently you found yourself in the High Moor when you got your last dream from the crone, when she beckoned you to come to Daggerford. And you found yourself hanging out in Hammer Hall on the coast of High Star Lake, a lodge that is home to monster hunters hoping to make bounty off of whatever they can find, or just whatever comes their way. It's sort of, in a way, similar to like how you have in Monster Hunter, how they have like the lodge where you hang out.
Yeah, like a nice big old guild.
Yeah. So with that, we will now cut to Hammer Hall. It's about early morning. You've just left your lodging here. There's a couple of monster hunters and other men moving about, either training, drinking, moving here and there. There's a couple of guys over here that are watching the wall on duty, of course. Your duty today, you have the day off, actually. You don't really need to do anything for the moment. So any jobs that need to be done are either up to you or down the line. So for now, you can go ahead and move around camp, or you can head to the tavern, or you can check up on the gate. It's up to you.
Oh, okay, 1 second. The map had done blur.
Yeah, it's a big map, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
This isn't that big map I mentioned. This is just the starting point.
Oh, okay. Are these like, am I around like some stables?
Stables are over here. There's some horses over there. It's not really like in a stable, they're just kind of out. You do have a horse that is designated to you, though. So if there ever comes a time where you decide you want to leave, they have given you a horse to do so.
Oh, that's neat. Do I notice anything that's beyond the walls, or are the walls like really tall?
The walls are about shoulder height. It's about 5 feet tall. it's if you like walked up to it, you could peek your head over. But it's tall enough to where if you need to crouch to take cover, you can.
Mm.
Yeah, the walls out here are
Uh,
pretty tall, but if you were to move over here to the palisades where the wooden wall is, it's a bit taller. You have to climb up on one of the guard towers here to see over.
see.
The weather is pretty fair. Sun is about not too overhead. There's a couple of clouds blocking it at the moment. Nothing too much is going on for the moment.
Hmm.
So you are free to either, if you want to just head out immediately, you can. You can head look around Hammer Hall if you want for a moment. Up to you.
Uh,
If you're wondering,
First,
this way leads towards the lake. If you want to leave Hammer Hall, you need to go towards the gate to get out.
okay. Might be good to gather some information about what's beyond Hammer Hall. Essentially, some idea of what to expect out there.
Okay. There's a couple of guys just hanging around. Some of them are moving supplies around. Some of them are just training. Some of them are reading.
I'm gonna come up to this one that's over here.
The gentleman you approach, he is currently on. He's currently practicing with his bow and arrow, trying to shoot some targets over here.
How's his aim?
Pretty all right. You've done better yourself here and there. You probably could score a little bit better than he's doing, but he's not trying as hard as he possibly could be.
Hmm.
You can tell by how he's holding his bow, he's being a little lax with his aim. If he was really trying hard, maybe he could be doing better.
Uh, would I be able to essentially give him a little instruction on maybe you could aim a bit higher, maybe fix your posture. You'd be doing better in your aim.
Yeah, he looks over. Oh, hi, Bill. Good to see you.
Nice day.
Tell me, what brings you over here to the archery stable? Trying to show me up again?
No, not right now. I was wondering, what's beyond the wall into the forest there? I'm going to be heading out soon, so I'd like to stay well informed.
Which direction are you heading?
Heading beyond the gate that way. Pointing away from the lake.
Just to get real quick refresh, we'll just head back to the map here. So since you are here at Hammer Hall, your direction will be going, you're going west, essentially.
Okay, so heading west.
Yeah, so you'll be heading a little southwest down to here, then over here to Daggerford.
Mm.
I almost clicked off the roll 20 there by accident. Whoops. Almost clicked one of my bookmarks.
Yes, I'll be heading west.
Yeah, you have a map just so you know where you're going. This isn't like I have to, wing it.
Figure it out.
Yeah, you have a map of the central, of like near the somewhat Sword Coast-ish area of Faerun.
Yeah, I figured that's actually well mapped out.
Yeah, I imagine you pull like out a map and you kind of like point to like kind of the general area where you're going.
Yeah, I'll be taking this path here, and I'd like to know if there's anything I should particularly look out for.
Not too many creatures. If you stick near the coastline of the lake, it's not awful monster-wise. I do know that some druids hang out around those areas, though, so keep an eye out for them. We're on thin ice with them lately.
So we've heard.
Yeah,
They can be quite troublesome.
You might have heard about the recent forest fire incident. They weren't too happy about that.
I'd imagine not. Don't take to their lands being destroyed.
Yeah, well, maybe they shouldn't have such fragile land. As he shoots another bow into the target, missing the bullseye by a couple inches.
A little bit more to the left.
A little more to the left? Alright. He then aims a little bit more and nearly gets it. It's just like on the edge of the bullseye. Oh, thanks.
Well, keep up the good work.
So, are you passing once you're heading out of the High Moor, or is there anywhere else you're heading?
I do have a destination in mind, though not too sure what will be waiting for me there.
Well, if you're heading through the Misty Forest, watch out. I hear there's some elves that hang out around there that can be a little territorial.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time I've, well, dealt with such, but I think I'll be fine.
All right.
Thank you for your help.
No problem.
I'll be on my way.
The man,
And
the man after you walked away, he then decides to take a little bit more of your advice to heart, and he says to really concentrate hard after you've walked away, and you can hear him shoot one more arrow, and he goes, yes! If you turn to look, you can see that he shot a bullseye.
yeah, he smiles a little at that. Good to see that his advice is being taken well. And after that, I think I'm going to start packing up, gathering my things so I can head out.
Alright. About almost a quarter, like, about 75% of the way of you packing up your goods, a horn is blown from the front gate of the compound, which is the, as you know, is the horn for someone is approaching.
Uh-oh.
If you decide to run up to the outpost, you can get some more information.
That I will likely do.
Yeah, one of the if you head that way, you can see another lodge member is heading up there as well.
What's going on?
As you look over, one of the gentlemen up on the outpost looks over. Seems we got some sort of guy in armor heading our way, high speed on a horse. Not entirely sure what's going on. If you look through the cracks of the wood, you're able to spot a gentleman out in the distance on a pretty decent riding horse heading towards the hammer hole. You can see he's got a pretty concerned look on his face from what you can tell. What is your passive perception, excuse me?
Let's see. My passive perception is 15.
15? Okay, yeah. You can see from like where you are, he's not too far away. If he keeps at it, he should be able to get close. You can see that he is, by the way he's hunched over, he definitely seems like he's in a bit of a hurry. This is definitely a, I need to get somewhere going, I need to go somewhere fast position.
He's looking a bit worse for wear over there. I think he might be injured.
And about, after a couple minutes, he gets closer. You then spot a couple of, give me a perception roll, actually.
Oh shit. Oh no, my eye.
You move a little too close to the wood, and you bump your head up on the gate, and so you get a little dazed for a moment. But one of the gentlemen up on the tower shouts, "Hey, looks like there's some guys following him." And after you like reset yourself, you can see that there are a couple of other horsemen chasing the gentleman in armor as he's getting closer to the lodge. And you can see that they start to throw hand axes at him as they're trying to gang on him.
Seems like he's brought trouble with him. Think it a good idea to help him out?
Yeah, alright, Belle, open the gate. Get ready.
Yep. Opening up.
Alright, as you open the gate, he then comes charging in a little bit more. Do you close the gate after he's in, or do you leave it open?
I'm going to close it.
Alright. As you close it, the guys on horseback get closer. As you can see, their hair is up in buns, and they seem to be wearing furs and pelts. Definitely seems a bit more tribal than the men that they were chasing who's wearing chainmail.
Is there anything on them that I could recognize them by?
Yes. Give me a perception roll.
Alrighty.
Alright. You can definitely see that they are wearing a necklace that is a collection of claws and teeth, which you recognize as one of the tribal signs. There is a tribe that's a couple miles away from this camp that you've been dealing with. They usually wear these necklaces as a sign of prestige, and the more fangs and claws they have on them, the more prestige they are known to have.
Did they have a lot of them?
Not too many. Most of them don't have too many, but you can see that some of them have a couple of them. They stop not too far away from the wooden wall, and they start to shout, like, profanities out. Do you want to try to talk to them, or do you want to let one of the guards talk to them?
I'll talk to them.
Okay.
I'm going to shout back, "What is your business here?"
Our business? Our business is with that thing that just ran inside your base. Release him to us and we'll be on our way.
For what reason should we release him?
He has committed
Has he-
crimes against our tribe.
And I believe your tribe has committed crimes against others passing through these lands.
These lands are our ancestral home. They commit crimes just by trampling upon it.
Well, I think you should rethink your tribe's policies on such. There's no reason to attack innocent travelers. And then I'm gonna leave the rest of the guards and try and find out more from this man.
They can start. They haven't shown any signs of like trying to attack the base just yet, but they definitely seem like they're pretty angsty right now.
Yeah, I don't think they're too happy.
The man that you let inside, though, you can see that he is wearing chainmail armor with a mix of light blonde with a little bit of brownish hint to his hair. The man has a bit of a short goatee going on, with a pretty rigid nose, and you can see that he has a scar across the left cheek. He's also wearing a purple shield across his back, and you can see that there is a long sword on his belt. The man eventually looks over to you. Oh, you saved my bacon there. Thank you for that.
I'm guessing you're having some trouble with the locals.
I am. I didn't expect to trouble them as much as I had. I don't know much of the customs of the High Moor or its inhabitants here. I figured it was just all monsters.
Well, you thought wrong. Maybe next time you should do a bit more research, but you're in quite some trouble here, so I think it'd be fair to help you.
And with that, he's gonna hop down from his horse. Name's Sir Alexander, of the nation of Cormier. At your service.
Cormier, eh? Quite a ways away, isn't that?
Yeah, you've heard of the nation. It's a bit of a distance from here.
Yeah.
Yes. Cormier is a gallant land. I take it you've been there before?
I've passed through at least once before, but I haven't spent much time there.
Yeah, the man who trained you in the art of hunting monsters, whose books you own, you met him, like, close to Cormier, but you hung out with him, you didn't hang out with him inside of Cormier, though. Your tutorage was a little bit outside of Cormier, and a little closer to Eltegard.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So I imagine after you and him parted ways, I imagine you headed towards Cormier, passed through, and then looped around.
Yeah.
Alright. Alexander here then puts a hand over his chest. If there's any way I can help resolve this situation, I will be happy to help.
Well, was it simply a case of you passing through the lands?
And with that he pulls out a parchment. I have been dispatched to bring home a suspected criminal of my country.
What's on the scroll?
He doesn't show it to you, he just holds the parchment out. It's still rolled up.
Oh. Mind if I take a look?
Sadly I'm not allowed to share these unless you are the head of this lodge, are you?
Unfortunately, no, but I could direct you towards him after we take care of this issue.
I would appreciate that. With that, he'll put the parchment back in his belt.
How are the guards doing with the outsiders?
You can see that they've just been kind of like shouting, like, "What do you want us to do?" And they're like, and then the tribesmen go, "Release him to us." And it's just been going back and forth. No one's really getting anywhere. So it's just been, you, back and forth, back and forth. No one's like drawn steel yet, but everyone's kind of like the tension is definitely rising. Nothing's getting fixed at this moment.
Well, if you need to solve a problem, you do it yourself. I'm just gonna start pulling out my bow.
Okay.
I'm not.
Alexander starts to see you and pull out your bow, and he goes, "Is that what are you doing, sir?"
Well, I'm taking care of the problem, since it seems everything is put to a stalemate.
Solving the problem. How so?
Well, like this. And I'm going to shoot a shot.
You're gonna shoot a shot.
Yeah, I'm going to
Is this like a warning shot, or is this like I'm gonna try to kill the guy?
This is more a warning shot. I'm just doing it in front of the pack, like I guess around here.
All right. You can walk up here. Because since the gate's in the way, it's probably best if you walk up here and do it.
Yeah.
There's enough room for 2 people up there.
Okay, so climb up there.
Yeah, the guardsman doesn't notice you because he's currently shouting at the tribesman, so you can just walk up and without him catching you.
Shoot my warning shot and yell, should you pursue this issue further, we are going to have to take action.
All right.
Leave this land now.
Give me a weapon, give me an attack roll, just to see if it lands where you want it to be.
They...
Oh no!
Oh my fucking god.
No! Oh, shit. You have your bow at the ready. You go to draw the arrow, and as you pull back the arrow, it's just you feel like some sweat get on the string, and you just suddenly drop the bow, and it lands to your side. And the guard looks over. What are you doing?
A slip of the hand there. Don't mind me. He's just kind of
I was extremely
looking down at the bow, kind of embarrassed.
The guard just starts to kind of like snicker, like, did you just drop your arrow?
It would appear that way, yes.
He just starts to giggle. He just starts to chuckle, like, oh my god, really?
Did they see that over the gate?
No, they didn't see it, but everyone over here, like Alexander saw it. This guy here saw it. This guy here saw it. But the other guards over here did not see it. But 3 people saw it, and they're kind of like, "Oof, that was pretty bad."
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna try and do that again to ward them off.
Yeah, imagine like as you're getting ready to say it, you're like, "All right, leave," and then you just drop the arrow, and you're like, "Fuck." All right, there we go.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, if you ever come back here, these people are gonna hold that over your head for the rest of your life.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so yeah, you're aiming at about here, I imagine.
Yeah, in front of them, just to essentially intimidate them and back them off from attacking.
All right,
because
give me
there will be bloodshed.
Since that was a really good roll. Give me an intimidation roll with advantage.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh. All right, go ahead and say your piece again.
Leave this facility. If not, we will be forced to take action, and I don't believe the results will be in your favor. And he's going to shout this over the wall to them.
The one that you can see closest to you, he looks at the arrow and then looks back to you, and he looks along the wall. Aye, it would seem we are at a disadvantage here. But know that we will return, and we will demand blood. And then, with a snap of the reins, they ride off.
Always pleasant dealing with the neighbors. Gonna get down from the platform and also pick up the other bow that I dropped, or the arrow that I dropped.
Yeah, if you want to go, and if you want to go out and retrieve the arrow out there, you can.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna head out there later. I'll just get it then.
Okay. Alexander then looks to you. Oh, I expected you to, no offense, but I expected you to shed blood there.
Oh, well, I would have if they didn't leave. I only take things as far as they need to go.
Well, if I must say, that was quite the show. I'm very impressed. You scared off all you. He's kind of having a hard time finding himself right now, just considering how he's just been out of breath and he's still trying to catch a moment. Wow.
Oh, it's nothing all that impressive. You just have to know how to handle people. That's all it is.
I guess I could learn a thing or two from you.
I do hear that a lot.
Hmm.
Oh, anyway, I believe I should bring you to the uh guildmaster, I believe.
Yes, I would appreciate that.
Yeah,
And
and I'll come over.
yeah, as you guys walk, do you want to strike up conversation, or you kind of just walk in silence?
So, is that wanted man all that brings you out to this place?
Yes. Uh, some believe that he might have been traveling west, so I was told to see if I could possibly catch him off. Some believe that maybe he might have gone here to the High Moor, a nice place to hide and get away. Not too many people come here often.
That is true. And if I may ask, what exactly was he trying to get away from?
That is, Cormia business. Nothing for you to worry about.
Fair enough then.
And with that, he gives you a slight bow as he then heads inside to go speak with the man in charge.
All right.
And with that, you can finish. You can, with that business taken care of, you can finish up packing the rest of your stuff.
Yeah, he'll go on and pack the rest of his things.
All right. After finally finishing up and loading it up onto your horse, put the horse on the map. There you go. You can load you load up everything onto your horse, and as that's finally finishing up, it's about noonish now, and eventually the gentleman that you met earlier exits the lodge and sees you packing. Oh, you're leaving already?
Yes, I do have some business out beyond this place.
Well, it would seem our goals align because none of your people seem to recognize the man I am searching for.
Hmm.
Do you mind if I tag along? I'm not too familiar with these lands, and I could certainly use a guide. I'm willing to pay you if that's an issue.
Uh, well, I'll be happy to help you through the lands. I'm not exactly native here myself, but I do know my way around the forest.
That's good. I'm more of an open field kind of man, not too well versed when it comes to being in the forest.
That's quite fair to need a guide then. But yes, you can tag along. I will be heading west, which I believe is the direction you said you were heading as well.
Very well, alright. I will begin loading my horse up as well. Tell me, you actually haven't given me your name yet, sir.
It's, you can call me Bell.
Alright, Bill. He looks over at your horse. Is that a coffin?
Oh, yes. Well, I guess it would be more apt to say it is a container for my travel items.
Why do you use that to carry your supplies in? Wouldn't a chest suffice?
Well, it would. And though at the time this was simply the easiest item I could find for such a purpose, though I did think on later that it is quite intimidating when out alone a man is walking just carrying a large coffin on his lonesome. I don't think it'd be I don't think many people would try to approach a man with such a strange appearance.
Uh,
It certainly makes traveling easier with less bandits
when you say
tend to
appearance, he
approach.
then looks to you. That is a good point. Tell me, sir, I've never seen an elf such as yourself. If you don't mind me asking, what kind of elf are you?
Oh, I'm an Eladrin.
Oh,
I'm not
I hear those are quite common in the Feywild.
more so than in this land, yes. I haven't really met many of my people here.
I've heard many tales of your kind that apparently your mood changes depending on the season.
Uh, Something like that. You could say it's more a state of mind.
He then like kind of looks out. I imagine Bell's kind of like how his icon is. He's kind of just like, you know, not really like kind of deadpanish. I imagine.
Yeah, because for him, it's not really anything new. It's just basically things about him he already knows, and
Yeah.
explaining it to someone else isn't exactly exciting for him.
Well, because it's about like late summer, so I was just thinking like, imagine like he's heard the tales of, oh, your mood goes upon the season, and he looks around, it's like it's summertime, and he looks at you, it's like, I guess
Oh,
rather being a state of mind would make more sense.
yeah, because he is absolutely in winter right now.
Yeah, because I imagine you have like resting bitch face.
Oh, constantly.
Well, Belle, if you don't mind, let's get on our way then. And he's gonna head over to his horse.
As we shall.
All right. And as you guys load up and head on your way, you guys start to make your way through the High Moor. All right.
Yeah.
It's time for a skill challenge.
Oh.
That's right. If you don't remember, and for those that are watching, a skill challenge is a set of challenges that can only be resolved through skills rather than combat. The players, or player in this case, has 3 chances to succeed, or if they fail, they then fail the challenge and are given a setback. But since you have a companion, they will also be helping you as well.
That is helpful.
All right. So after leaving Hammer Hall, you guys begin to make your way through the woods. But since your map isn't exactly of the High Moor, mostly of just a continent map, since it's so hard to map out the High Moor itself, I'm going to need you gonna get a little lost as to where you're going. How do you want to get back on track to where you were going? You feel like you've kind of gone in a loop almost. You recognize a tree that has the same branches that were twisting and turning, and then a couple like minutes later, you come back around and you see that same tree again.
Would I be able to use my survival to essentially uh find a pathway where people might be would be traveling by?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me
Okay.
go ahead and give me a survival roll.
E.
12? After looking for a few minutes, you realize that due to how the trees are arranged, it kind of almost creates like a semicircle, and there was actually a deer path that you could have gone on that would actually get you out of that circle. So by cutting through that deer path, you're able to get back onto the track. You're able to get back on track and see the route coming. The trees start to twist back out again and open back up again, and you're able to continue down. I'd say you're about another day goes by or so after that incident, and you're about here. You're about a little bit away from Hammer Hall. And a little bit later now, you've come across things. Your supplies are starting to get a little low, but you do come across a collection of berries and mushrooms. They do look pretty good to eat. They could possibly help with the nutrition for the next couple days.
Would I be able to tell if they are actually edible?
You could, but if you decide to use a skill on that.
1 second. Checking.
Yeah, Alexander looks at the mushrooms. Do you know which one of these could possibly help us? I can cook up a rather decent stew if I know what supplies to use.
Oh, this fucking sheet doesn't actually give you the description of thing. Hold on. Because I remember having Natural Explorer. I forgot exactly what that does. 1 sec.
Oh, you have an ability here. Yeah, you can write down what's in the. I guess you've got to add that to that. No worries.
Yeah, I thought I did. Don't worry, I have my big sheet where I planned everything out, so
Okay.
I can just get the skills from that.
I will also assist in that. I will pull up another tab and take a look. It'd be under, because we're using the Unearthed Arcana Ranger.
Yeah, I have it here.
Okay. Yeah, for those that are watching, this character was made when before Tasha's came out and kind of fixed the ranger
Yeah.
and gave him a lot of more good bonuses. So when this character was made, we were using the Under Arcana ranger instead.
Oh. The nice thing about foraging, I find twice as much food if I find good food. So yeah.
Okay, I will
I'd like
actually say that you can just negate that challenge with that. And so you instantly just look at that and you go, oh. You point to Alexander and you instantly point to which mushrooms and which berries to use, because you know instantly which ones are good.
That is neat. Alright, we should have enough food to help us through.
Yeah, since this is a forest that you're familiar with, I'm just going to give you that one, but in a forest that you might not recognize, I will ask for rolls instead.
Yeah.
But once you do find out what it is, you will be able to forage twice as easily.
That's good to know.
Alright. Night comes around, and Alexander whips up a pretty decent stew with those supplies that you found, and you guys feel a lot more reinvigorated the next morning with that meal. Another couple days go by, you're about here now. You've gone all the way from here, all the way to here now, essentially. You're about halfway there. Eventually, you guys come across what looks like wolf tracks. And it seems like there could possibly be wolves around. Well, it seems like we might have some trouble around. Do you know possibly a way for us to get around this?
Well, I can look for a clear path where there's less less of a track for them to go along.
Okay. What do you suggest?
I'm
then? We should look for a path around where they've been traveling. Okay, what skill are you going to use for that?
Probably perception?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, with that, you're able to look around a bit. That was a bad roll.
Yeah.
At least you got about 5, yeah. Dang. Like, you have
Yeah,
plus
that
5,
helps.
and like, but how'd you know? Oh, you got a 6, damn. Yeah, you're able to look around a bit, and you are able to find a track that is not covered with wolf paws, and you're able to get around any possible ambushes some wolves might have been waiting for you.
Smart wolves.
And after a while, you eventually get to the edge of the Misty Forest, and eventually you find yourself in the Misty Forest. It's at this point that you haven't really been to the Misty Forest too much before. You've crossed through about maybe like once, but it's been a minute, so you've kind of forgotten where things are. As you're making your way through, you eventually come across what looks like a river that you need to get around. How do you want to do that?
How deep is the river?
It's about 5 feet deep. It's pretty deep.
5 feet.
Your horses seem a little startled by trying to get them to go into this river. Do you want to...
How sturdy are the trees around here?
For that, I will need a nature roll, if you want to use that as your skill.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey, nice. Alright, looking around, you're able to find some very sturdy trees. What do you plan to use with the sturdy wood?
I wanted to see if I would be able to get one of the trees down, or maybe even two, to be able to make a makeshift bridge. See if any that are tall enough to actually reach across the river. Because, like, is it a wide river?
No, it's not too wide.
Okay, yeah.
You eventually do find a tree that is quite weak, and after giving it a couple of hefty kicks, you're able to knock it over, and it does create a makeshift bridge for you to cross the river with.
Alright. Nice.
Alright. And after a while, you eventually find yourself coming across a big open area in the Misty Forest.
Oh,
On fire war. Whoops.
oh, it's very dark.
Yeah, you're right here.
Oh, there I am.
Horses are implied for this map.
All right.
So yeah, you find yourself in the clearing starts to open up a little bit, and you find yourself. You guys can hear. You said 15 with your passive perception, right?
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, with your passive perception, you're able to hear a short. You can hear like chanting in the distance.
Oh, I believe him being maybe nearing one of the elven civilizations.
Oh, do you hear something?
Chanting. They may be performing a ritual, or maybe they're having a party, who knows? But I think it'd be best if we're careful. They're not too happy seeing essentially foreigners in their lands.
All right, I'll follow your lead. Lead the way.
Alright. Probably gonna go around this way, sort of sneaking around the trees.
Okay. If you're trying to, are you trying to be quiet or are you just walking?
Trying to be quiet.
All right, give me a stealth roll.
Sneaky deaky.
Yeah, you're able to avoid any possible sticks and branches and move around that tree no problem. But Alexander here though kind of just starts clunking through with his chainmail and steps on a bunch of branches, making them crack.
Guessing you can't go any quieter.
Sorry, I'm not exactly used to sneaking around.
Well, hopefully no one hears much.
The chanting continues. It has not stopped.
Hopefully the chanting will be enough to drown out the clanking.
Apologies. And as you get closer to this clearing, you are able to see. Oop.
Oh.
Feeling me. You're able to see what looks like a large stone straight ahead.
Oh, it's a very big stone.
Mm-hmm. It is. The stone is like actually. It's not. It's a collection of stones. Excuse me. A collection of stones that are assembled together, all supporting one another to eventually having one stone sitting on top.
Is it making like any particular shape, or does it look like anything?
Nothing that you recognize.
I will get closer and inspect the stones.
And as you get closer, though, you notice off to your side you can see more stones. Actually,
Oh.
you can see you can see some figures as well surrounding these stones as well.
I'm gonna motion to what was his name? I forgot.
Alexander.
Alexander. I'm gonna motion to Alexander, silent hand, and then point towards the people that are standing around the stone henges.
Yeah, the megalith that you can see here, you can see that there's quite a few what you recognize as druids chanting around this structure. They are dressed in a bunch of makeshift, like decently natural, like clothing. It's stuff like leather from like a cow. You can see some bear skin. Maybe you can see some twigs and some grass and some leaves covering up some spots here and there. They're basically wearing what you could say is a nature collage of clothing.
And they're all just standing between the pillars?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, their hands are stretched out, they're chanting something. You don't see anything magical, though. There's nothing, like, glowing or anything of the such. But they don't seem to notice you, though.
Alright. Going to...
Also, none of them are elves. They are all ranging from humans to halflings to dwarves. But no elves, though.
I believe the druids are a lot more of a problem than the elves would be, so make sure you're especially careful. I say to Alexander is backing away to try and get back in the cover of the trees.
Right, and as he does that, he steps on. He goes to back up before he turns around, and as he backs up, he ends up tripping himself on a big branch sticking out of the ground and falls over, making his armor clang as he just falls over. Doing this, you notice that one druid snaps out of their trance and looks over and points to you. Ha! What are you doing?
Oh, we were simply trying to find our way through.
He starts walking up to you. Do you get any stance, like, as he's approaching? He doesn't have any weapons on him. He just starts walking up to you.
He is simply walking, so have, I just have my hands by my side, and I'm just simply talking to him.
Okay, do you want to help Alexander up, or are you just going to let him lay there on the ground for a minute?
No, I will help him up.
Okay. Yeah, he gets up as you help him. Oh, thank you. The druid approaches you. It's a female... a female halfling approaches you. What are you doing over here?
We were simply traveling and making our way through the forest.
You haven't done anything inappropriate, have you?
Nothing that I would find to be inappropriate.
Good. Actually, now that you're here... Yes. She starts to, like, ponder as she taps her finger to her forehead. Yes. Would you mind assisting us for a moment?
With what, may I ask?
We are conducting a ritual to help revive the forest, but this ritual ends up summoning monstrosities that will come to try to take the magic and steal it for their own.
Monstrosities.
Yes, it usually ends up calling forth creatures that we would find unsavory. If you could protect us while we conduct this ritual, we would be most appreciative.
Well, I admit I'm somewhat curious to see what this is about, and I think I could help you. What about you, Alexander?
If you are doing it, I'll follow alongside you. That he'll pull out his great sword. I'm quite capable in combat.
That's good to know. Yes, we'll assist you with your ritual and make sure that what your revival of the forest will go successfully.
Excellent. Glad to hear it. Here, take this. She's going to hand you a small leather bottle.
This?
This is a potion of healing that we have created. Use this if you end up getting hurt in the combat.
Oh, well, I thank you for this.
A
I'm
potion
guessing it's just a normal potion.
Yeah, it's a normal potion of healing, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay,
And
cool.
with that, she also gives one to Alexander as well, in case he gets hurt.
Nice.
These were made with resources from this forest. The forest will help you as you continue to defend it. And with that, she walks back to her spot, and as she walks away, Alexander just kind of goes, "She really think the force is going to help us?
Oh, who knows?
Or is it like a
Crazy
metaphor
thing.
thing?"
Well, druids are quite powerful, so maybe it could be real. Who knows? I'm curious to see if it works or not, so I don't mind helping.
Alright. Well, we have a big structure here we need to defend with a couple of figures here. Which side should you take? Which side should I take?
I think it would be good for us to go each to one side, cover more ground that way. I'll go here to the west.
Okay, I will cover the east then.
I'll go between these rocks here.
I'll cover a little bit more of the map for you.
Eek map.
Alright. Once you are in your position, the druids look to you, make sure you're all good to go.
Yep.
Alright, and once you give them the acknowledgement, they resume their chanting. And as they begin to chant, you feel like an odd breeze. You know the feeling of like when the wind blows at you, and you can tell it's getting ready to storm. Like there's that type of breeze you feel.
Yeah.
Like rain is coming. There's that, but when you look up, you can see that the sky is clear. There's no clouds at all, but you still feel that breeze as if a storm is coming. It's very odd.
Very odd feeling.
And as they begin to chant, you can sort of feel like the grass starts to like move. You see if you look down, you see the grass actually start to like point towards you almost. Very strange.
Hmm.
And as the chanting continues, though, you can start to hear stuff off in the distance. Go ahead and give me a perception roll to listen a little bit harder. Or look if you want to try to spot it.
Oh.
Alright. That's good. That's good. Alright, as you take a closer look to see what the sound of the rustling through the bushes is, you eventually see a decent-sized monster heading your way.
Oh. Is that a man riding a spider?
The man's not there, that's just part of the token.
Okay.
Due to your, because you are focused on monstrosities, right?
Mm.
Yeah, since you are focused on that, you know that is a male steeder.
Oh,
They are
what are they?
They are giant hunting spiders.
I guess they hunt people.
Yeah, they usually are in the Underdark, but it seems like whatever these druids are doing, they're causing them to crawl up from under the ground.
Oh, well, that's not natural.
Yeah, and then if you look up to the north, you also see another one coming in as well.
Oh.
Then to the south, you see another one as well. Then to the west as well. To the east as well, excuse me. You're the west.
Yeah.
So it seems like in every cardinal direction, there seems to be a steeder coming your way. And with that, we will roll for combat.
Combat. Where is...
Oh
okay.
my goodness, Alexander.
Dude! No! Oh, he's trying. He's trying.
He is trying extremely hard.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna yell at him to, cover the north and east. I'll take the west and south.
Understood. You can hear him, like stomp the ground. Come on, you foul monsters. I'll cut you down. Alright. It is your turn.
Oh, yeah, shit. Going to hit that boy with the longbow.
Alright. Sadly, when you fire the arrow, they have a pretty hard abdomen, and the arrow hits the abdomen and sadly breaks in half as it bounces off.
Seems like I'll have to get more hands-on with this one.
You do have movement, though, if you wish to move.
I will move... How much movement do I have?
30 feet.
30, okay. Okay. Move down there.
Alright. The druids continue to cast their ritual, and now we will move to the steeders. This one is going to approach you, and he's going to take a slash at you.
Oh.
With a nice bite. What is your AC,
crunchy.
sir?
15.
15, it misses as it tries to bite you, but you jump back just in time. Alright, from the north, the west, and the east, and the south. Alright, that's them. Alexander's going to move in for the one that's in the east. You can hear him yelling as he charges into combat.
Oh, bless that man.
Oh. Oh man, what a comeback. As he goes to take a swing, you can hear him slash with one hard strike, and you can hear what sounds like a bug getting, like, squashed almost, as he got a nat 20 and sliced it in half with one swing,
Yo! Look at
killing
him
it
go.
instantly.
Damn, alright.
After killing the beast, he holds his sword aloft. For Cormia! For Bell! It is now your turn, Bell.
Alright. Since he got up closer to me, I'm gonna pull out the short sword.
Oh, shit! Nice. Alright, so to roll damage, you just gotta click the name on the right there.
Oh, okay. Oh. Wait, the name?
The name on the text chat here. No, on the right, where your roll was.
Okay. Okay.
There you go.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's there, so in case if you missed, it doesn't roll. You don't have to roll. It doesn't roll the damage. It's just, oh, you missed. Okay, move on.
Okay, alright, that makes sense.
So you give it a good slash, piercing it right through one of its pincers, and it does quite a bit of damage. This thing looks pretty hurt after that.
Ooey gooey.
Alright, Druids continue to cast. Alright, so after getting hit, this thing is going to go in for another bite. It's a 10 hit.
No.
Alright. To the north, one's going to start attacking one of the Druids. See if it can break its concentration. Uh-oh. It does hit. Doing... Oh no, that's a lot of damage.
Oh
Oof.
no.
One bite does 12 damage to the poor Druid.
God, they're made of paper.
And then one from the south is going to move up as well. And attack this one over here. Oh, this one also hits. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. This is not going well. The other one bites in. You can see, if you look around, if you look back, you can see poison dripping from its fangs as it starts to inject poison into this Druid. The Druid cries out, but still continues to cast with the ritual.
That's some dedication.
Alexander, seeing this, turns to the one to the north, and he charges off, dashing to try to get up close to the Steeder and try to prevent it from hurting the Druid more. It's your turn once more.
Alright. Gonna head down to that one that's injecting poison.
Alright, so you're gonna take an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Okay.
Move here and shoot the bow
Does a 10 hit?
into 10?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so it goes to take a bite as you try to move away from it, but you just tuck and roll and get out of the way.
Yeah. And then bow in the back of that one.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh,
Ooh, nice.
nice.
With its back turned to you, you're able to pierce its abdomen in a nice soft spot, doing a good amount of damage to this thing. It reels in pain, letting out a scorching scream that you've heard before while working with your old mentor, and you can definitely tell it is in a lot of pain from that arrow.
Over this way, spider face.
The Druids continue with their ritual. You can hear this one over here that's been injected saying, "We're almost there! Almost there! Keep going!" Alright, now it's time for the Steeder. The Steeder, having been shot, is going to turn to face you now, seeing you as the bigger threat. I know if a 10 missed, an 8 certainly missed.
Yep.
He goes in for he tries to bite your ankle, but you just step back and kick it back. And it lets out a screech at you. And then the north, this one's gonna come down and try to get you as well. Oh my goodness. Another 10. This one also misses as it goes in for a bite. You're basically, the first one goes to bite you. You jump off its head. The other one tries to bite you in the back, and you just kick off that one as well. Goodness, these guys are just missing like crazy.
Absolute clownery.
Ooh, but this one did get Alexander though.
Oh shit.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
How's he looking?
Not great. You can hear Alexander let out a loud grunt as a Steeder bites into him. Is that poison? No one told me these things had poison! It's now his turn. As he grips his great swords even more tightly, he's gonna go in for a hard swing. Ooh. And it does land as he stabs it right through the face, cutting off its head, killing it instantly.
Yeah.
Did enough damage to instantly kill it. Alright, Belle, it's your turn again.
Alright, short sword to this one here.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, you're able to chop off one leg as it stumbles, and then you chop off another leg as it falls down, and you finish it off with one more swipe to the face.
Yeah.
Alright, the druids continue a little bit more. They're almost done. Alright, 2 more speeders to go. This one's gonna try to get you. Man, you are just dodging these hits like crazy. It goes in for another bite, and you're just whipping around it. It goes in to bite you. It's not able to penetrate your armor as it just sits there awkwardly and then lets go. Alexander, on the other hand, is going to come dashing, trying to help as best he can. Don't worry, Belle. I'm here to help. Ugh.
Try not to push yourself. And then hopefully, finally, last one. Oh.
Alright. That is a crit, A?
Yeah.
What do you want to do here? Just describe what happens.
Sort of hopping off the back of the one that I had previously taken down, bring out the short sword, I plunge it into the head of this one here. Right between the eyes.
Yeah, you stab it right in its head, and it doesn't even get to let out a screech. It just recoils, and then drops. Dead.
That one took a bit of an effort.
And with that, you eventually see the stone in the middle here start to glow green. And after a moment, a wave of energy comes flying out from the stone. You can feel it hit you a little bit, and it goes flying out past you. And all the druids just suddenly drop dead.
Oh.
All of them just drop to the ground. You can see that they are they're all pale. They've just been sucked dry.
Well, fuck.
Alexander looks over at the druids, then back to you. What just happened?
It seems they quite literally gave their life to the forest. I suppose that was what the entire ritual was for.
Still, I can't imagine giving my life away like that.
Some people have a lot of dedication to their causes, even quite literally giving up their lives for it.
Well, normally I would say let's bury the dead, but I guess they would rather have their corpses feed the animals in the dirt rather than having it be buried.
I suppose so. Continue the cycle and all that.
And after a minute, he just starts. You just see him grab his side where the wound is. Ugh. And he stumbles back to this rock here and has to sit down.
Oh, right. You said you were hit with poison, weren't you?
Yeah, I can feel it. The adrenaline kicked in and I forgot about it for a moment. You can see the wound looks pretty bad.
Let me see if I can do something.
Are you proficient in medicine?
No, not proficient.
Are you proficient in nature?
Not nature.
Okay.
I am in survival.
Okay. Well, since you are proficient in survival, this is nothing new to you. This is something you know how to deal with this.
Okay. Make a roll for that.
Yep. Yeah, this is with advantage because this is Steeder's pretty standard monstrosity. You've dealt with these guys before. You know how to deal with this kind of poison.
Well, it isn't anything too nasty, so I should be able to fix this up.
Yeah, breaking off one of its legs, it has a certain liquid within its legs that you're able to get a drop out of, and gathering some additional foliage out in the woods, you're able to make a small antidote to help cure this poison.
And so I do.
So with that, he then takes a sip of that little bit of liquid. Doesn't taste good.
Oh, it's medicine. It's not meant to.
Right. I can already feel it. I'm feeling a little bit better. With that, he
That's
pulls out
certainly good to hear.
the potion of healing and then drinks that as well, which then heals up the rest of his wounds. Oh, I feel good as new.
Good to see you're back in shape.
You weren't hurting that, were you?
No, not at all, actually.
All right.
I have experience with these things.
Excellent. Well, I guess we should be on our way then.
That we shall.
All right. And with that taken care of, you guys continue through the Misty Forest. And eventually, you find yourself in a small valley that you don't quite recognize.
Oh.
There's definitely signs of elvish civilization here, though. And what seems like almost like you can see fragments of human civilization that try to colonize these woods, but have failed.
Mm.
You can see a couple of tombstones here and there dedicated to those that have fallen in these colonization efforts.
How old are these tombstones?
Some of them go back about 100, some go 200, some go back 50.
See.
You can hear...
Also waiting for the map to unblur to actually see anything.
Yeah, sorry. It's a big map. It takes a minute.
Yeah.
While that's waiting, you can hear the sound of crows overhead as the forest has reached the point where you can't see the sky anymore. It's that the trees are that high overhead now. You can see a small bit of like looks like the remnants of a stream on the ground over here. And you can see that the path goes both. You can go, the path diverges off. You can either go this way or you can go this way.
Oh, okay.
Is the map okay now?
Yeah, that's okay. I think we should go around this way.
All right, you lead the way. I'll watch your back. I guess it helps with dungeon crawling with this, because this is going to be a pretty big map. Arrow keys are pretty good.
Yeah.
Instead of having to click and drag and use your arrow keys to move around.
Oh, right, I forgot that. That helps.
Eventually,
Is
you
this a
reach a wall.
monument?
You reach a pretty high wall here with a fence on the other side covering the up. You could try climbing up, or you could go around the other side.
I think I'll try and climb up.
Okay. Do you have rope?
Let's see. Yes, I have rope.
All right. So give me an athletics roll with advantage, because you have just enough rope to get over this wall.
Okay. Ooh.
All right. Yeah. Good thing you had that advantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So throwing the rope over the wall, you get into a nice tight spot, and you're able to just use it to climb up the wall. Eventually, you get right over. Alexander follows up right behind you. You can go ahead and move your token. As you climb over the wall, you splash into some water here. And you can see that the surrounding area is a little wet here and there. The stream seems to go off this way. But it seems like there's also a path over here to this way as well.
Let's try going this way here. Oh, looks like some stairs.
Yep, there's some stairs leading up as you continue along.
From this point on, I think I'm gonna try and sneak.
Alright. Do you want me to hang back a bit?
That would be wise, yes.
Alright.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Sure,
fine.
I'll take it.
Invisible man.
Okay.
You're able to move through these bit of the woods without any mistakes. You can spot, you see any twigs that you might have stepped on, any pebbles you might have kicked over. You're able to move through this thing like you're part of nature.
I am the sneaky
Ranger man.
Absolutely.
Absolute
Do these
ranger man.
stairs go up?
These stairs are going up. These stairs go
Okay.
down.
I'm guessing that's back the way we were. Oh, looks like a gate.
You want to call Alexander as you head on up? Or do you want to keep having him wait?
I'll beckon him up since no one else was this way.
Okay. He'll start making his way up. Do you want him to hang back a bit, or do you want him to move up close?
I guess hang back still, bit like where I am now when I start moving.
Okay.
Is this a gate here?
Yeah, there's a gate here. It looks like it's locked, though.
Uh, how high is the actual gate?
It's about 6 feet tall.
Oh. Would I be able to climb up with my hands and jump over it?
You can. Give me a dexterity roll. I mean, acrobatics, excuse me.
Acrobatics? Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
You basically just run towards the thing, and you just do a quick leap right over this gate. No problem. You can hear Alexander go, "Wow, quite agile."
Pays to stay fit.
You find more cemeteries, more tombstones dedicated to the fallen here, and you find a corpse right here as well.
Oh, is it fresh?
It's somewhat fresh, yes. You can see a stab wound in its side. On it, you can see another short sword and a potion of healing. So whoever killed this thing didn't care about his items.
I will take that potion of healing since he doesn't need any anymore.
Alright. You can see over here that the cliffside drops off into a pretty deep lake.
Don't want to fall down there.
But you can see that there's also, the ledge also seems pretty climbable right up here as well.
That I will do. Guessing another athletics?
Yeah. Yeah, with your rope, you're able to do that again. Yeah, again with advantage. Alright, you're just barely able to make it up this time. You're feeling a little hefted after doing that run and jump from earlier. As you get up, you look to your right and you can see an orc. He's peering off the side over here. He didn't expect someone. He's definitely trying to look like he's getting ready to ambush someone over here. Not noticing you over there due to your fucking crit stealth roll.
Yeah.
So this orc over here has not noticed you yet. From what you do know about the Misty Forest, you do know that sometimes orcs come from the High Moor to the Misty Forest to raid. So it seems like this orc over here is definitely waiting to ambush someone. But you came around a back way, so he did not. He's looking in the opposite direction. He has not noticed you.
Would I be able to sneak up on him?
You could.
I think I'll try for that.
Alright. Yeah, after this, I will then need a new stealth roll from now on, after this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can...
Oh, shit.
Not yet.
Oh, shit.
Not yet. You're still using that nat 20, but after what you're doing with him, I will then need a new one. I'll take that roll, though.
Alright, that'll be the next one.
Yeah, you can see him and his buddy are looking off. They're both looking off this way, waiting for someone to come walking by.
Yeah, short sword in hand, I'm going to just go for the essentially kidney.
Ooh.
I'm guessing that hits.
Yes. Ooh. Yeah, getting him right there on the side. He just lets out a big roar. And you freaking drop his health down. Alright. Time for combat. Hearing that roar, though, Alexander's going to start making his way up.
That's cool. Oh, another 18.
Nice. Oh my gosh, dude.
It's better than last time.
Alexander, you're killing me, man. You're killing me.
He's
Oh, jeez,
trying.
man. You are just
Oh, nice.
zooming around these people. Alright. It's your turn again.
Another.
That was the surprise round, so now it's your turn again.
Another shiv.
Alright. That does hit.
Oh.
Alright. After going for another side wound, your side stab, you're able to just stab him right through near that same spot, piercing his kidney, and the man collapses over, starting to bleed out now.
One down.
The other orc looks to you and just roars at you for killing his buddy. He's gonna come stomping over with his great axe in hand.
Oh.
Alright, what's your AC?
Yeah, that hits. 15. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Oh, oh wait, no, that's not the crit. Okay, so it's just the 8.
Uh-oh, I think you might have gone down there.
Is it just the 8?
Oh no, yeah, the 7 does not come from that. Yeah, it's just the 8.
Yeah, okay, so I'm looking a little low then.
Yeah, that's just from the crit. Also forgot to set this to being a GM roll screen. Whoops.
Nice.
So 8, that did a good amount of damage from that swing. He swings down with his great axe on you, hits you right in the shoulder. It doesn't like hit bone, but you can definitely feel it through your armor.
That smarts.
All right, Alexander is going to try to climb over this gate that's over here. Sadly, he's not able to, even though it's only 6 feet tall.
He's trying.
Well, actually, no. He does climb over, but he ends up falling over on the other side, thus losing the rest of his movement. So he's on the other side, but he fell over. So after standing up, the rest of his movement is gone. It's now your turn again.
Is using a potion a free action?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna
yeah,
pop
drinking
one
potions
of those.
is considered a free action in 5e.
Nice. I'll pop one of those.
Alright, getting a 2d4 plus 2.
Nice, I got
2d4,
I'm
not
back to
3d4.
2d4. Oh, take off that last one.
Alright,
so
so
that's...
it's 6.
Oh, I just healed everything back.
Yeah, so that's 6 plus 2. So,
Nice.
yeah, you're good.
Alright. Get a short sword.
Sadly, that is a tie, and it goes to the defender.
Tragic.
So you go to stab him, and he deflects. He uses his great axe to catch your short sword, and almost just basically pushes you back from that attack. That he will now go for his attack. 11 does not hit, I imagine.
Nope.
All right. He swings, but he miscalculates and just ends up hitting the wall over here to the side. Alexander, now finally ready to go again, gonna start making his way over here towards where you had climbed up. I imagine you left the rope for him.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he's going to use his athletics now to try to climb up. All right, good job, Alexander. Finally,
He did.
using his strength, he's gonna pull himself up and get to the top of the little cliff there. Looking over, he sees you with that orc. Well, why didn't you tell me there were enemies ahead? As he pulls out his greatsword.
I'm handling it.
All right. Speaking of handling it, it's your turn.
Alright. Gonna take a bit of a jump back and pull out the crossbow.
All right, that's an attack of opportunity. All right,
Yep.
that is a miss.
Nice.
Tries to swing at you, but you end up jumping back.
Damn it.
That is yet again a miss, sadly, as the
Rip.
crossbow bolt bounces off of his armor. Seeing that, he's going to charge towards Alexander here. Seeing that he has a great sword, and he thinks that is a bigger threat. Oof. I believe that's a hit. That is not. He goes to swing, but Alexander holds up his armored left hand and basically just almost catches the blade using the armor and pushes it back a bit. Oh, that was a reflex. Didn't mean to do that. That could have been bad.
Quite.
I might have lost my hand there. And now
Lucky
it's his
you
turn.
didn't.
putting his hand back on his greatsword, he's gonna swing. Oh, that is a hit.
Ooh.
As he swings down on this orc, he chops off one of his ears in the swing, leaving the orc with a pretty good chunk out of the side of his face and into his shoulder.
Ooh.
He basically is down to 1 hit point now.
Just gonna never mind.
Alright, seeing that he is now surrounded, he is going to try to swing at you to come in from behind him, but 13 does not hit.
Nope.
Alright. Alexander's going to try to finish him off while he's distracted fighting you.
You can do it, buddy.
But sadly he misses just barely and hits the ground. It's your turn, Belle.
Alright. It's becoming a little
There you
slapstick.
go.
Okay. I just need one. There we go.
Alright, how do you finish this guy?
It's gonna be another stab to essentially the kidney area. He falls over, and Alexander just sees me standing behind him, looking a little bit tired, because that was a bit silly.
Oh, that orc was quite ferocious.
Quite a nuisance, I'd say. Now, I think fine to keep exploring. Hopefully nothing else happens.
Lead the way. I'm right behind you.
Alright.
Or would you rather I keep my distance?
I think it better you stay close.
Alright. Whew, that was a close call.
I've had worse.
Have you fought orcs before?
Oh, plenty. They're more of an annoyance most of the time, impeding progress.
I take it they might raid your camp every now and again at Hammerhall?
Oh, absolutely. Since I've been staying there, they've been quite ferocious.
Ooh. And as you guys continue down, you continue past a lot of twisty and crooked trees, a lot more tombstones. And as you move up, you can see a corpse over here to the side.
I will,
Next to the path here.
I will cautiously approach.
Are you going to try to stealth this, or are you going to try to tell Alexander to hold back, or just move in?
I'll tell him to hold back while I inspect the bodies.
Okay, I'll hang back.
Can I figure out cause of death?
Give me an insight check.
Insight?
Looking at the body, you can see a couple of bite wounds here and there, and since you are proficient in survival, I'm just going to give this to you. You can definitely tell this looks like some sort of canine bite. Their throats have been ripped out, and a bit of meat's been stolen off of the arms. It looks like whatever was here was starting to eat them, but moved on, or was scared off.
Also, certainly doesn't look pleasant, and that's for both of them. Yes.
What's up?
That's for both of them. They both have their throats ripped out.
They not both of them don't have their throats slit, but they both have bite wounds of various degrees, and it definitely seems like whatever was eating them got scared off or had to abandon their meal.
Well, it makes me wonder, were they running from something else more terrifying, or did they simply have other things to attend to? Gonna go back to Alexander. Well, we should make sure to look out for any wolf-like creatures. Something terrible ravaged those two.
Alright. I've heard that wolves in these woods can be pretty deadly. But I've also heard that wolves ill like fire. So,
I believe
if you have a
somewhere.
torch nearby, that could possibly help keep them away.
I do have a torch on me.
But from what I also heard that wolves hunt in packs.
Usually.
So we might get outnumbered if we're not careful.
Well, then let's try to be. Uh,
That is the only referential campaign comedy you're going to get out of this campaign, by the way. That's it. That's all you get. Once the campaign starts proper, I'm not going to be doing jokes like that anymore.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. That is a big mound. Oh no, wait, or is that the cliff? Yeah, I think that's the cliff.
Yeah, you're getting close to the cliff.
Hmm. Do I see any tracks?
Around here, you definitely do see some Meadle tracks. The same creatures you fought earlier.
Going which way?
Going this way.
Belle might want to go that way, so yeah. It's going this way.
Right, so you can see off in the distance, you can see a Meadle messing with a tree here, setting up a web. It doesn't seem to notice you yet.
Yeah, going to try and sneak.
Yeah. Alexander's gonna head over here to the road.
Yeah. Sneak.
Okay.
Alright.
Sadly, as you are sneaking by, the Meadle turns as it's getting ready to grab stuff to put in its web, and sees you there.
Yeah, that's when the crossbow is coming out.
Alright. Roll me initiative.
Yep. Ooh.
Hey, he's actually going in front of you now.
Yo, he's getting better.
Oh no.
Oh no. Hello.
The Cedar is gonna come up and try to take a bite at a crime. Does an 18 hit?
Yes it does.
Alright. 7 damage.
Ouch.
With poison.
Ouch. Yeah, definitely gonna call over for Alexander there, just to alert him. You good, Mist?
Oh yeah, sorry. I was just reading something.
Okay.
Alright. Alexander's gonna start moving up. Gonna dash to get up in here, get next to you.
Oh.
Alright, it's now your turn.
Alrighty. Going to get the crossbow. Yep.
Alright, since you are in close range, this is gonna be a disadvantage.
Okay.
But that still does hit though.
Nice.
Go ahead and give me some damage. Alright.
Lowest possible number, but still pretty good.
Still pretty good. At level 1, that's still good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, free action, I'm gonna want to take that other potion that I have.
Okay.
2d4. God damn it. There we go. Alright, looking better.
Alright. Now, he's going to try to, seeing Alexander approach, he's going to give Alexander a bite.
Oh.
Oh, just barely misses though as he bites into a tombstone instead.
Nice.
With that, Alexander is going to go in for a counterattack. He misses, but he's going to use his multi-attack to swing again. But he also misses with a second strike. Dang.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, Bill.
Short sword, don't fail me now.
It did not fail you now.
Ooh. It's a good short sword.
Alright. That, they'll lob its head straight off with one clean swipe and it falls over dead. Great job. That
Nice.
combat is over for now.
Oh, these things really are a pain. Oh, that's
Indeed.
one less to deal with.
And see why the druids were trying to purge them of this area, though. Hopefully, as their spell settles in, more of them will go away.
That certainly would be nice to see. Would make traveling a lot easier. Okay, there's a road over there. Oh, and another body.
Yep, you can see another corpse. Same as before, flesh removed, bites here and there.
Well, we might be getting closer to the source of whatever this is. So do be on your guard.
Right. Yeah, he doesn't put his greatsword away, he keeps it out. Keeps seeing
Good man.
more and more of those bodies just along the side of the road.
Yeah, and through all this, Bell isn't exactly. He's like mostly unfazed seeing the bodies, even though they're kind of in a really bad state.
Alright. As you start to make your way up the hill, a wolf comes charging forward.
Oh.
We're gonna need combat once more.
There we go. What a bump. Yeah. How big that wolf?
It's a normal sized wolf.
Okay. Still decently big.
Yeah. He comes bounding down the hill and try to take a bite at you.
Oh.
An 18 hit.
Yes.
Alright. I need a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, strength.
Alright. As the wolf lunges at you with a bite, it knocks you prone and is now on top of you, biting you.
Oh, God.
Alright, Belle, it's your turn.
He's gonna try and get the wolf off of him. Probably try and throw the wolf.
It's just cutting off your movement. It's not like constantly how you just, it latched on you for a bit into your arm and then backed off.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so you lose half your movement though.
Oh shit, hold on. Headset unplugged. Okay, back.
Alright.
Yeah, he's gonna short sword.
Okay.
Shit.
Sadly that misses as the wolf dodges out of the way.
Alexander, I believe I need some help.
He's gonna pull out his heavy crossbow that he's been carrying around with him.
Oh.
He's gonna try to shoot it, but it just goes wide and into the air. This is why I don't use this thing often. As the wolf goes in for another bite. 7 does not hit, I imagine.
Nope.
Oh, that first bite did 7 damage, by the way.
Okay. So I'm looking a little low again.
Yeah. Alright, Belle, it's your turn again.
Alright. Short sword again.
Sadly, he just barely dodges out of the way as you swing at it again.
Shit.
Alexander, realizing the folly of his crossbow, is going to come running up on the edge of this little cliff here with his greatsword, and he's going to try to swing at it. Oh no! He goes to swing with the greatsword, but he ends up hitting the side of the canyon and ends up dropping his greatsword down the cliffside. He got a nat 1.
Fuck.
Alright, Wolf, seeing Alexander approach, is going to try to bite at him now. But sadly, it misses, though. Your turn.
Go for another stab. Shit.
Alright. Alexander's going to try. He's going to be like, oh no. Going to run back down and take an attack opportunity to go get his greatsword back.
Well.
Ooh, just barely missing the bite. Gonna grab his greatsword. Alright, and with that, since initiative has gone back to the start again, a new challenger approaches.
Oh.
Wolf is going to bite into you again. 15 hit.
It matches.
Matches, so it goes. It goes to the defender, so no damage.
Oof.
So it latches onto you, but it doesn't get through your armor, and then backs off. It's your turn again.
Short to sword. Oh.
That does it.
Oh.
Ooh, good damage.
Finally.
You give it a good slash on the side as it lets out a yelp. Alexander's going to come back up the hill. Not enough movement, though.
Ooh.
And then, suddenly, a new person approaches to the side.
Oh, hello.
As he throws a spear down at the wolf, hitting it in its side, doing a good bit of damage to it. The wolf, seeing that it's now outmatched and wounded, is going to try to jump off the cliff here. You want to try to do attack opportunities it's retreating?
Yeah. I'll do that with the longbow.
You have your short sword out. You can't switch out like that.
Oh, tragic. Alright. Short sword. Tragic.
Alright. Yeah, it sadly gets away.
Troublesome thing.
And with that, combat is over.
Bell's kind of leaning off on the wall because he's not in great shape right now.
Hey. Here. Give me your shoulder.
Thank you.
And as you guys make your way up the hill to see the guy up here, you see an elvish man with short blonde hair and wearing some decently made leather armor. Seems we have some visitors. Don't have too many people come to the Misty Forest.
Well, seeing the bodies lining the walkway, I could see why. Thank you for your help.
Yes, the area near the High Moor is quite dangerous. We are basically, you could say, the border patrol in a way, make sure no orcs get further into the Misty Mountain, the Misty Forest when we can.
We did run into a couple that were waiting for other travelers to approach, but we managed to take care of them.
Oh, you did? Well, my thanks. And with that, he will then pull out 2 silver and throw them your way.
Oh.
1 for each head.
Thank you, I suppose, and I give the other silver to Alexander.
He pockets that. Thanks. Well, follow me. There's a lodge up ahead that you can rest at. Take a minute to calm down.
Thank you, that'd be much appreciated.
And heal your wounds.
That'd be much appreciated. Oop.
I'm just going to take control of all 3 of you, that's alright?
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, so he starts guiding you up the hillside, and then you guys eventually reach a bridge where you see a stream underneath.
Ooh.
And as you begin to cross the bridge, you eventually see a decently sized tavern nestled into the cliffside here.
Quite a sight, even though the road here was a bit rocky.
And with that, as you guys enter, as you enter the tavern, you can see a couple of elves here and there. The tavern is mostly empty for the most part. You can see a old lady in the corner playing on the piano, providing a light, soft melody to the room. The chatter within the room is mostly quiet, not too loud, as people are quietly sipping and eating some food. The smell is quite good. It smells of roasted turkey and as well as smell of roasted corn.
Quite a pleasant place to come back to after these few days. Going to find somewhere to sit down, rest for a second.
As you take a minute to sit down, Alexander will see you to your seat and then take a seat next to you. Whew, that was quite a trip so far. But we're not out of the woods just yet, you could say. As he chuckles at his own joke.
Quite. Well, hopefully the other half of the way in isn't as laborious.
Sorry, I accidentally said corn when I notes I wrote down.
Corn.
Yeah. Let me look up my notes here. Oh yeah, it's beans. Excuse me.
Roasted beans.
Yeah, roasted beans. Sorry. Corn is a New World food. This is a European-centered food. There can't be corn.
That is true.
As you guys are sitting there, a human, looks like to be about a teenager human male with short brown hair and brown eyes approaches the table. He has a very light complexion. Seems like he doesn't get out in the sun much.
Hello.
Ah, hi there. My name is Richard. Do you need anything tonight?
I guess I'll take a cut of turkey, if believe what I'm smelling.
Ah, yes. My master's roasted turkey is quite delicious, I must say.
Well, looking forward to tasting it then. Thank you.
And then as he faces Alexander, is there anything I can get for you as well? I'll just have an ale. Alright, no problem. That the young lad scatters off to go get the food. Alexander then takes off his gloves and a little bit of his armor to just relax for a moment and puts his greatsword to the side. Wow. I gotta say, Belle, I probably wouldn't have gotten this far if it wasn't for you.
Even still, I'm surprised you're going this far just for one man. Must have done a lot of wrong to your people.
Well, as a knight of Cormier, it is my duty to find criminals and bring them to justice.
I suppose so.
I will serve my country as best I can.
Well, hopefully you do find some luck in finding your man.
Appreciate it. Hopefully we'll be out of these woods here soon and I'll be on my way. But for the moment, we're in this together, as eventually Richard does return with your food and ale. Alexander gives him the copper that he needs for that.
You give him the copper. How much is it?
Imagine I think it's 5 copper.
Yeah, I think that's around like what a meal is.
Are you staying the night with us?
Yes, if there are any available rooms.
We have quite a few, actually.
Good to know. How much is the stay for?
It's 1 silver piece is all.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, that elf outside basically just covered the cost of your room.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the turkey, it is 6 copper pieces.
Okay.
It's not the best turkey
gold...
you've had, but it's pretty alright.
Gold to silver is it...
I have the conversion chart actually right here. One moment.
Yeah. Because I have gold on me and it's not converted to silver.
No, I gotcha. It laying here. Where'd it go? There it is. Alright, I'll post it in the thing here. So, gold is equal to 100 copper pieces, 10 silver pieces, and of course 1 gold piece.
Yeah.
So, if you want to convert 1 gold into 10 silver, you can, and then 1 silver is equal to 10 copper.
Yeah. Um, the room is how much, and the food?
1 silver for the room. And then the food is
Alright.
6 copper.
Okay.
He then collects the money. We'll go get you a room ready for you while you enjoy your meals. And with that, he's gonna run up the stairs.
And, enjoying this meal he does, because it's food that's cooked. That's enjoyable.
Yeah, it smells better than it tastes, but it's certainly better than what you've been eating on the road these past couple days.
Yeah, I would imagine Bell is a lot more used to just scavenging or foraging for food when he's out. So he appreciates anything that's cooked and doesn't cause him to vomit.
Yeah, Alexander is definitely... He's not like you, where you were used to it a bit more. He is like, oh, finally. He's enjoying this atmosphere. This is something that he's used to.
Yeah.
Well, as he finally finishes his mug of ale, I think I'm gonna go turn in for the night.
As should I. It's been a long day.
Right. And with that, you guys go to bed for the evening. As you're dreaming, Belle, you, well, I mean, as you're falling asleep, you feel a soft, cold breeze go across your neck, causing you the hair on your skin to stand up for a moment. This is a breeze you felt before.
Hmm.
You then hear a voice whisper into your ear. Talk.
Alive, so certainly doing better than I could be.
Good, good. You dying on me just yet? Where you heading?
Oh, well, I think you know that already. What's the point in asking?
Just thought I might give a little quiz is all.
Well, I'm going to Daggerford.
Good, good. Still know where you're heading in life. Last thing we need is for you to get lost on the road.
Well, the road isn't always clear-cut. There are many roads I could take.
But this road might be different than others. Who knows where this...
I guess we'll have to see.
And with that, the cold chill fades, and you eventually drift off to sleep. And if you want to describe a dream for the audience, you can, because I need to use the bathroom for the moment. I will be right back.
Alright. In terms of a dream, it's not so much of, I guess, seeing a place, but more just a feeling of it. As it's more being in a trance and meditation, so it's more just images, thoughts of a place that's very cold, the feeling of like cold stone on the floor sitting on it. And you can hear a bit of dripping, drip dropping like rain. And it's, aside from the echo of that, it's overall very quiet. Yeah, that's all I got. So it's something like that. Uh, and aside from that, there's occasionally the sound of, I guess you could just say it best as like creaking, something like doors opening and shutting, but they're echoing from uh farther off than the current area or location or just placement.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, I came up with something.
What was it?
Essentially, it's more of a feeling of sensations, like sitting on a very cold floor, hearing distant sounds of creaking and sort of drip drops like rain off in the distance and echoing. So nothing essentially concrete because I figured since he is an elf and he's more in meditation and a trance than really sleeping, it's more just disjointed ideas and feelings.
Okay. All right, and with that, you guys come back in the morning, all rested up. Got that big old long rest in. Life is good.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm not dying. That's nice.
Yes, very good. Do you wish to continue on? Alexander says, or do you wish to keep staying here for a bit longer?
I'll ask around just the bar in general if anyone knows anything about, I guess, what to expect further into the forest.
Yeah, just to give you a sense, you're about halfway through this little bit of the forest.
Would I be able to make an investigation just to talk to people in general?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, 10. You're able to learn that up ahead that there is the remnants of a small village of where some humans resided, but has been overtaken by some creatures that have been living around. Some people say they've spotted some lizard folk hanging around, so keep an eye out for those. Insects have been known to swarm around in the following areas, so keep an eye out for those as well. And people have also mentioned how there are still dead bodies being cropped up from something being eaten that is wolf-like that you've seen along the way. You can add testament to that.
Big ass fucking, or more dangerous ass wolf.
Yep.
More danger ahead. Well, not different from the usual, really. I think we're sufficiently informed, so we should be on our way.
All right. So, after all of that, you then pass through the other side of the lodge and exit the other side here.
Alright.
You can see two elves here watching guard over here, making sure nothing attacks from the side.
Yeah, walking by them, just giving them a nod, wishing them luck on their watch, and heading off.
They acknowledge you back and wave you off. As you start to leave, you can see a couple buildings here to the side where people definitely have been living, but or have been ransacked and are in ruin now.
Mm.
Yeah, it continues on as you can keep moving up. These houses are just in complete, absolute ruin, overtaken by insects and other small animals and nature itself. All right, up here.
Well,
you see a party in the road. You can see you can either go down the stream, this little bit of creek here, or you can walk up this uneasy platform here and go across the bridge up top.
I think I'll head across the bridge.
All right. These stairs here are a little messed up. I'm going to need an acrobatics check to get over these.
Acrobatics.
Ho! Alexander, just looking at the stairs, he says just jump up to the railing up ahead and just climbs up, just going straight up from there. He got a nat 20 on his dex save.
Yo! He's going up.
And yeah, you make it up the stairs just fine. You do feel a step creak on you as you start to move up, but you make it through it okay without them all breaking on you.
Nice.
Alright, and Alexander looks at the bridge and then looks to you. Looks a little unstable. I'm not sure how I feel about this one.
How stable does it look?
It's definitely handmade. It does not look the best. Would you rather I go first, considering I'm the heavier?
Well, if you're heavier, then I think the fall would hurt a lot more, so I think I'll be fine to go across myself.
Okay.
And I'll also have my rope out just in case I need to, like, lasso onto one of the bridge pegs.
Alright. Alright, about halfway through, I need a dexterity save, please.
Dexterity. God damn it.
Oh no. Oh,
Jesus
no.
Christ.
You, as you're walking down, you feel your foot go right through one of the planks, and your foot is just now stuck in the bridge. Belle, are you okay?
I'm stuck.
Here, don't move. I'll come help you. And as he starts
Thank
to make his
you.
way across the bridge, you can hear the bridge start to creak and sway. It's getting really unstable with two people on it. Alright, here, let me help. He's gonna roll his athletics to pull you out.
Alright.
Alright, nice job, Arthur. 17. He pulls you out. A-okay. No shoes lost or anything. You're good. But
well.
now that you're back on stable land, the bridge is continuing to sway and creak.
Going to try and very carefully make my way to the other end.
Alright. For the most part, you make it over A-okay together.
Alright. Well, at least it didn't give out under us completely. Good to know.
That was close.
Do-do-do.
As you're moving through the woods, you can hear a wolf howl off in the distance.
Oh, that might be the one who's been going around.
Yeah, hopefully we don't encounter that.
Well, hopefully not. Just walking on along here. Oh, house.
You can see another abandoned house.
Probably that human village.
Yep, as you move in, you can start to see more of the village come into view.
Those bodies on a cart?
Yes, those are rotting corpses on a cart.
Hmm.
But as you start to move into the village, you can see some wolves up here taking a nap right now.
Think it might be time for sneaky time.
Yeah, I don't think it's time for sneaky time.
I don't think it is time for sneaky. Fuck.
As you move up here, trying to try to sneak past the wolves, you take another step and you try to step over a rock, but you end up tripping on the rock and your coffin just falls off of your back and just spills all over the ground. Just making a big loud noise. With that wakes up the wolves and it is now time for combat.
Oh, damn it. Yeah. Fuck.
So yeah, you just spilled your whole coffin out. You have to pick that up later.
Oh, that's 2 nat ones in a row.
Whew.
It's kind of silly. Oh shit. They're so fucking fast.
They are wolves.
That is true.
First one's gonna come towards you.
Hey,
Second
buddy.
one's gonna go for Alexander.
Oh, they've got a lot of movement. Holy shit.
Does 21 hit?
Yes.
Alright, 6 damage.
Nice.
I need a strength save, please.
Yep.
Alright, you're good. It did not knock you over.
Cool.
It bites onto your arm, but you're able to hold your ground and push it back. The second one
Nice.
misses Alexander, though. Right, it's your turn.
Alright. Uh... 1 second, I'm looking at the face step.
Are you going to use your thing?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use my thing.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, so I am going to use my phase step in which I'm gonna teleport behind uh hold on. Let me actually see what it says. Okay, 30 feet. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna teleport over here, and within my sight before I teleport was this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or he's frightened
Okay.
for me.
Wisdom?
Yes.
What's the DC?
Uh DC is 8 plus my proficiency bonus and charisma. So that's going to be 10 6 16. So
16?
yes, this 16. Yeah, because
16?
my proficiency bonus is 2, it's plus 8 and then my charisma.
Okay. Having that happen, the wolf just begins to yelp and is now completely frightened.
Cool. And then I am also going to take my longbow and attack because the phase step is a bonus action.
Alright, cool.
Cool.
Sadly, the attack
God
misses,
damn
though.
it.
If only had been that
Tragic.
crit. If only.
Damn. That would have been cool.
Alright, Alexander's gonna swing his greatsword down on this wolf here, doing a good slash on it, and then he's gonna follow up with his multi-attack, hitting it both
Ooh.
and killing this wolf in 2 clean strikes.
Nice.
Leaving the last wolf, frightened of you, it's gonna just, dash out of here.
Oh.
Bye.
Oh, you didn't even bother with Alexander. Nice.
No, he's out of here. Are you gonna try to pursue, or are you just gonna let him go?
I'm gonna let him go because that is no longer my problem.
Okay. With that, combat is over.
Oh, well, that certainly could have been worse. Uh,
Are you alright?
uh, I could be doing better. I think I might need a minute to sit down. AE short rest.
We can take a moment.
Yeah. Ba-da-da. Oh,
No!
cool. Back,
Wow! Good roll.
back to full.
Back to
Nice.
full. Sheesh.
Alright, cool. After taking a minute to rest and just chill a bit.
Alexander gets on while you take a minute to just sort of like relax and collect yourself, patch up your wounds. Alexander's on watch, making sure nothing catches up on you guys by surprise, and you're okay now after a couple hours. I say about like 2 hours go by.
Alright, I think I'm doing better now. We should be on our way. Thanks for keeping watch.
No problem.
Alright, I would like to look around for any more tracks that are around here, especially since this is the part of the abandoned village area.
Give me a either perception roll or a nature roll.
Perception. Oh, hey.
You can see a large pair of wolf prints going this direction.
What about this direction?
Nothing is off in there.
Okay. Alright, well, looks like there will be some more wolves ahead, so try to be cautious.
Of course. I have your back, Bill. Don't worry.
Thank you. Doo-doo-doo.
Arrow keys are fucked up.
Oh,
It's okay, I got it. I'm good.
you got it?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
You guys can see some more destroyed houses below as you keep moving along.
Doo-doo.
And you see the gate to the more of the abandoned villages up here. A path down here goes the road goes down this way.
A bit of a pincer point. Not exactly a great place to be caught.
As you continue moving along, nothing seems to really be in your way. A couple crows caw overhead, but that's about it. You can see a small campfire here burning, but doesn't seem anyone to be nearby.
So there may have been someone here recently. Uh, it's still burning?
Faintly, there's just some embers left.
Alright, I'm just gonna stamp it out a little bit, make sure it doesn't go wild.
Okay.
And then just move on. Wait, is there a path up here?
There's no road, but it is a back path.
Okay. I'll just keep heading down then.
Alright.
Oh. What is that over there?
As you move up ahead, you see another campfire with some, looks like some hunters hanging out.
Some hunters?
Yeah.
Are they just like chilling?
Yeah, they don't seem to, they're mostly just resting. They don't seem to be paying you much mind at the moment.
Okay. We'll just walk along by.
As you're moving by, they look up to acknowledge you. Ah,
Eh.
hello.
Hello.
What brings
Be
you out
careful.
here?
Oh, just traveling along, trying to get to our destination. Nothing much.
Ah, we're on the hunt for a great direwolf in these woods, but we haven't been able to locate him yet.
I've seen many of the smaller ones around, but nothing big.
Yes, we believe that this direwolf is the pack of that group of wolves, but has been plaguing this area for quite some time. The elves have dispatched us to handle it, but we've yet to find it.
Well, if we see anything before we've left, we'll try and let some of your people know.
Appreciate that.
And on our way, we'll continue.
As you're walking along, Alexander decides to make up some small talk as you continue along. So, what
Okay.
made you want to be a hunter?
I thought it would be interesting, learning more about different types of creatures, what they're capable of, what purpose they serve to their environment. I just found the subject interesting.
Oh, did someone teach you this, or did you just study this on your own?
A little self-teaching, a little teaching by others.
Interesting.
Anytime you're going out on any sort of hunt, it is a learning experience in its own, and I've been on quite a few.
As you continue moving up, you can see a great windmill here across this river, and you see a very pale figure over here by it, who picks up, seeing you guys cross the bridge, picks up a short bow and aims it at you. Who are you?
We're simply travelers. We mean you no harm.
Oh yeah? Well, prove it then.
How would I do that?
I don't usually get this far. Okay,
Look,
see that coffin you're carrying? Put all your weapons in that coffin.
All right. He puts the weapons into his coffin.
Alexander looks to you. Are you sure this is a good idea?
Not entirely, but I'm curious to see where this will go.
Yeah, alright. I'll trust you on this one. With that, he puts the great sword and also the crossbow in there. He'll help you carry the coffin because it's going to be a little heavier now. So, group effort, you guys can both carry it together.
Alright. Alright, now can we be on our way?
Give me a persuasion roll with advantage, please.
Alright. Nice.
Right. Yes, barely beat it. He looks at you. Alright. He like lowers the bow a bit, but he hasn't like unknocked the arrow yet. Just go away and don't come back. This is my windmill.
That's fine. You're free to this windmill if you like. Once we pass by, can we take out our weapons again so that we may defend ourselves from the creatures that have been plaguing this forest?
Once you can't see me anymore, yeah.
Alright. We'll be on our way, and hope your day is pleasant. Enjoy your windmill.
Yeah, my windmill. My windmill. You can just hear him muttering my windmill over and over again.
Alright.
Oh, that was interesting, Alexander says as he's walking with you.
Alright, and yeah, as soon as he is out of eyeshot, getting back everything where it should be.
Thank you. Good. Well then, this has certainly been intriguing. I hope to never come back to this forest ever again.
I might be back again. Depends.
Really? I can't stand this place any longer.
I find it quite interesting. Interesting environment, interesting people. But it can be quite dangerous. So don't blame you for not wanting to come back here.
Alright, you got another fork in the road here.
Before key fork.
You got the road continues to this way, but there's also just a big open area that goes down this way.
I'll give a try to the big open area.
All right.
See if there's anything down there.
Do you want me to hang back? I can watch the road just in case.
That might be smart. Yes, thank you.
All right. Won't take too long.
I'll try not to.
All right. Are you gonna give me a stealth roll, or are you just gonna keep walking?
I'll be sneaky once I head up to this like little pinchy part here.
All right.
Eh.
Okay. Go ahead and keep on moving.
Oh.
As you move up, you can see a small little camp around the corner with a dead body that is being feasted upon by a swarm of rats.
Oh.
Next to her, you can see a small little pouch and a longsword.
I think I am going to take aim at the rats.
All right.
Hey!
That is a hit. Okay. Your arrow strikes through a couple of rats and kills them all in one shot. That's the surprise round. I need initiative now.
Alrighty. Oop. Ratty rat rat.
And that actually lined up pretty okay. All right, it's your turn again.
Can you go again with the longbow?
That is also a hit.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Ooh.
Yet again, you pierce a couple more rats with one shot. Nice job.
How are their numbers looking?
Their numbers are starting to thin down. You can guesstimate there's about 8 of them left.
Okay.
But they start swarming towards you now.
Oh no.
They start to gnaw at your armor, but to no avail. It's your turn once more.
Right.
That is a miss, sadly.
Tragic.
Alright, they will keep trying to gnaw through, trying to get to you. Sadly, it's not doing well. Your turn again.
Alright. Take another slash at him. Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh. Shouldn't that have been doubled?
Do you double crits?
Yeah, it's a. Yeah, I mean, you get like another 1d6 essentially.
Uh,
It goes from a 1d6 to a 2d6 on crits.
Oh, I guess so. I'll just roll another
Just give me another
d6 because I think it only did one.
Give me another 1d6.
Nice.
I'm like, yeah, that's for crit. That's very low damage. Yeah, 5. Oh no, it already did roll that. That's what the 1 was. You got a nat 1 on both of your damage rolls. That's what the problem was.
Oh, I see.
Okay, I see it now.
Okay, so it's just 6.
So it's just 6. There's
Yeah.
only about 2 more rats left, and as you cut that down, the rats try so hard trying to break through. They're just still swarming on you. But sadly, they're not able to get through. Oh my goodness. Freaking critting on the rats.
Nice.
With that, the last of the rats are dispatched, and that combat is over.
Vermin. Alright, well, what's over here? Anything on the person who is being gnawed?
You find a dead priest. Looks like he's been dead for a bit. You can see a couple of wolf bites on him. His left arm is completely gone, along with about a half of his face as well. In the pouch, you find 10 copper pieces and a holy symbol of Lathander. And then the longsword also rests next to him as well.
Alright. I'll take those, except for the money. I don't really care too much about that.
Okay. You're taking the sword and the holy symbol?
Yep.
Okay.
Holy symbol of Lathander and the longsword.
Okay. So add that to your weight later. We'll calculate the weight later. We're not gonna worry about it right now.
Yeah.
With that, all you really see is just his ruined camp, and that's about it.
Cool. I will head back up.
Alright, you can just drag yourself back up there.
Yeah. Alright, I'm back.
You see Alexander with his great sword out. Oh, you're back. Find anything?
Another body. This time being gnawed on by rats. Nothing particular of note.
Most fortunate. Most unfortunate. Hopefully we can find this beast and slay it before we depart. Tired of finding corpses.
Certainly not pleasant.
Certainly disheartening.
Oh, hello.
As you head this way, you can see a direwolf over here taking a nap. There's about two ledges that are about 10 feet tall each.
Alexander, do you think that you would be able to go back and find that hunting party? I think it might be best if we have more hands on deck for this.
Of course. Give me one moment.
I'll stay here and watch it for any sudden movement.
That he heads off to go find those hunters.
Mm-hmm. And I'll try and stay hidden and sort of like under the trees.
And after about 15 minutes, he returns with a hunter. Sadly, they got a tip of another beast lurking the woods, so I was only able to get one to come with me.
Hopefully one should be plenty, but I
also
believe
had to kill the man at the windmill, sadly. He tried to attack me as I was passing by. He said that I had betrayed our trust.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. But, I believe we may be able to solve this problem.
Oh, do you have a plan? The hunter asks.
Well, we could try ambushing it and then, lure it down, maybe. Maybe we could push it off into the cliffside here.
The hunter looks at the positioning. Well, the road over there loops around. Seeing where the wolf is, it's right next to where the exit to the valley is. We head over that way, you could climb up here, and we'll flank it while you could flank it while we get its attention.
That may work. I believe that's what we should do.
Right. Alright. Once you notice that it's awake, you move in while we keep it at bay.
Alright.
They will march off. Eventually, about 5 minutes later pass as they loop around. You can hear them, they start clanging their weapons, and the direwolf wakes up after and throws lets a dead body slump off the cliff here that had been gnawing on, and moves over to engage them. Alright, combat time.
Combat.
Alright. But before combat starts, give me a stealth roll, because I'm going to count your stealth before that.
Oh.
Because you were gonna sneak anyway, I know you.
Ooh.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, it's not gonna see you coming. Jeez, Alex. Come on, man.
He's trying.
He's trying.
Alright, how fast this boy? Ooh.
Alright. Alright, the direwolf is gonna go in for an attack. Sadly, he misses, though. Alright. The hunter is gonna go try to attack. Does hit.
Ooh.
A good amount of damage. It's your turn, Belle.
Alright.
I'm gonna need an athletics to climb up here.
Great.
This cliffside's 10 feet tall, so it's 10 feet. You get to the next one. And then the next one's also 10 feet.
Alright, and that's gonna be 25. 10 if I do it there. Or 20. And then... Okay, so I could end off on here because that would make it 30, right?
Right.
Okay.
Essentially, your movement's been, like, halved in a way.
Yeah.
So 15, really. So, yeah, like you said.
Oop.
Right, you're barely able to just make it up that first cliff. That one wasn't too rockety, but this next one it's got a lot of foliage on it.
So just end here?
Yeah. Give me another athletics check as you're climbing that.
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, thanks to your rope, you're able to hold on just alright.
Cool.
So starting next turn, you'll be able to climb up and be all ready to go.
Nice.
Alright. Alexander's going to attack the wolf. Ooh, he does hit. Dealing a good amount of damage with that swing. They are definitely keeping the beast distracted for you. Alright. Now it's time for the direwolf. Oof. Oof. That's gonna hurt. The hunter takes the wolf takes a great bite out of the hunter, dealing a good amount of damage to him. And let's see if he gets knocked prone or not. Oh, and he is knocked prone. Sadly, the hunter needs to stand up and is unable to, and he's going to be able to make one attack. And he sadly misses. Bill, it's your turn.
Alright.
So you were halfway through this one, so...
Oh,
so
halfway,
just 5, then you're good to go.
Alright, let me... Athletics again?
You already rolled your athletics, you're good.
Oh, okay. So then it'd be moving essentially 25.
Yeah.
Okay, so back here. And...
Yeah. I feel like you should take levels in Rogue at this rate.
He's very, very dexterous.
You've been getting like all these good stealth rolls, and like if you were a rogue, you'd be getting so much freaking sneak attack damage right now.
Oh yeah, no, it'd be ridiculous.
All right,
I'm guessing a 19 hits. Yep.
Right.
Pew.
The direwolf lets out a yelp as the arrow hits it in the back, but continues to attack the hunter and Alexander. Alexander sadly misses though as the wolf tries to clump down on the hunter. Oh boy. Ooh. The wolf... Alexander tries to get the direwolf off of the hunter, but sadly is unable to stop it as it rips the hunter's throat out, killing him.
Oh shit. At least he got some hit in.
Alright, it's once more your turn.
Alright. Hmm. I think I'll have to go again with the longbow. Try and get him. Oh shit.
Nice, nice. Nice.
How's he looking?
Direwolf is looking pretty weak. It's not doing great. Alexander's gonna go in for a swing. Trying to seize the opportunity. Misses the first one. Swing again. Misses both. The Direwolf, getting tired of all these arrows pelting, is gonna turn and go for you now. But not before Alexander's gonna take a swing as it runs away.
Oh.
Ooh. He does land a hit though.
How's he looking?
The wolf is looking very weak. It's got cuts, it's got arrows in it, it's looking like it's gonna die at any minute. Goes in for a bite. Does a 14 hit.
No, just barely doesn't.
Alright, it's your turn.
Cool. How much does a longsword do?
Longsword is 1d8.
1d8?
Plus your strength.
Alright. Give me a second, I'll put that in here. Because I do have that longsword that I just got.
Yep. And if you want like a description of the sword, I can give you that later. When sticking with it. It's got some fancy schmancy stuff on it because it was held by a priest, so it's got some inscriptions on it. The hilt has a fancy design. Alright.
The strength, okay.
Can you finish this once and for all?
Let's see.
Oh.
Damn.
Just barely. As you go for a swing with the new longsword, you're not quite used to using a longsword yet. You're mostly used to a short sword and you just barely miss it. Alexander, seeing this chance where he's moved away, he's going to pull out his heavy crossbow. He's going to shoot the sword and pull out his heavy crossbow. He's hopefully going to hit. He misses just barely. As the bolt goes right across its head and hits the wall over here. Alright. Direwolf's going to go for a bite. But sadly misses as you step away from it. It's your turn once more.
Alright, try again with the longsword. My fucking
God. Oh my god. Alexander's gonna try to shoot again.
You can do it, buddy. I believe in you.
No! Alex, why are you so bad with this crossbow? The bolt again flies over and it flies over your head and hits the wall over here now. It was like a 2. Alright, Direwolf's going in for it again. The wolf tries to bite you, but ends up smashing its face into the stone stairs. The next attack will have advantage on it. Because it got both a nat 1 on its attack, and if it had advantage, it got a nat 1 on that too.
Jeez. Alright,
so it is currently like startled by smashing its face into the stone, so you have advantage.
Third time's the charm. Oh fuck. God, finally.
Alright. How do you want to finish this?
Seeing as it jumped towards the stairs, smashing its face, I jump on its back and plunge the sword through, like, between the shoulder blades.
The direwolf lets out a loud yelp and tries to shake you off, and as you fall off, it just collapses over and dies, and the short sword is just sticking out. The long sword is just sticking out of its side now.
And I am going to keep it there.
Hell yeah. Alright, with that, combat is over.
Nice.
So, at the entrance to this valley lays a dead direwolf with a longsword sticking out of it now.
Well, looks like that issue was taken care of.
Oh, clean kill, Bell. Well done.
Yes, and now hopefully that'll make it easier for people traveling through.
Yes. Yes, due to your efforts now, hopefully this area can start to, improve a little bit. Now that the alpha is taken care of. Sadly, that hunter had to perish in the fight, though.
Well, I Hope he was at least proud of helping and doing his job.
I can imagine so. I'm sure his friends will locate him eventually.
For now, we should be on our way.
Right. I'm ready to be done with this forest. Alright.
I'm sure.
And with that, you guys eventually exit the Misty Forest on the edge right here. And I imagine you are going to head by road. Are you gonna just stay off? Are you gonna head right for the road and then head to Daggerford? Or are you just gonna try to go for stay off the road and go there?
I'll head for the road since we've had quite an adventure already.
All right. Once you guys get to the road, oh, didn't let go of that. Alexander. Once you guys get to the road, Alexander will look to you. Well, I think this is where our paths will now part. I'm gonna start making my way south. See if maybe I can find something at Baldur's Gate, possibly.
Well, I'll wish you luck and hope you find what you're looking for.
Appreciate it. He's gonna hold out his hand to shake your hand.
And I will shake it in turn.
If I ever need a hunter, I know who to look for now.
Good to have contacts.
And with that, he'll wave you off and continue down the road on his own.
And I head up my way.
And as you make your way towards Daggerford, you enter the city unmolested and eventually find the Knight's Stable. And as you enter the tavern, you are greeted by a cast of interesting characters that could certainly lead to interesting times. And with that, that's where we will end this session.
That was pretty fucking good.
I hope you had a good time, eh?
I had a lot of fun with that. Very enjoyable. Very fun forest of wacky bullshit.
Yeah, I was like, alright, we got a ranger here who likes to hunt monsters. How can I best give him a good prologue?
Yeah, that was pretty good. Very sufficient.
I hope you liked your companion for this prologue.
Yeah, I liked Alexander. He was great.
Yeah, if you want, you can make a note of him for any possible future stuff if you want to bring him up later.
Yeah, it might do. He seemed like he had some interesting things.
Mm-hmm. I also hope that we didn't delve into your backstory at all, so we're all good on that. So everyone can watch this, right?
Yeah.
All right.
At most, it was like little hintings of things.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what we've been kind of been doing with the other ones, so
Yeah.
we should be good. All right.
Yeah.
Do you have any final things you want to say?
That guy really liked the windmill. That was...
he died over that windmill.
He did. But yeah, that was fun.
All right. Next time, we'll be doing the next character's prologue we'll be doing will be that of Marcus, Azoth's character, as he moves in from the north down to Daggerford.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.